Hello, I am back. This is my production log 2. I have coffee this time because it has been a long week. I have had lots of work to do. I have lots of work still to do, but I'm procrastinating instead by making this. Which I need to make anyway because, it's work, but I still feel like I'm procrastinating. I also decided to do it today because I decided to wear makeup today because I felt like it, and I'm probably not going to do it on Sunday. So let's just all admire this beautiful face just for a second. And now we can actually talk about media, which is what I'm meant to be talking about. And this time, rather than moving the camera around and making really annoying clicky sounds with my mouse, I've actually put my notes on my iPad, which I don't know why I had to mention. I'm just showing off now. This is just me showing off. Good, we're a minute in and I've already admired my own face and showed off my technology. That's just really modest, Meg. This is exactly what people like in a friend. Anyway, yes. This coffee is cold. Anyway, quick note, if you hear any weird noises, it's my little brother because he enjoys doing that. I feel like I should sit straighter. I feel like I should actually sit properly, considering you can see that I'm sitting. Okay, let's actually talk about media. Okay, so, what have I done this week? What is my past? What have I done in my past this week? Last week, when I was doing my production log, I talked about the idea that I was going to do a proposal for my music magazine to put some of my ideas down onto the page, and that's what I did. A few days ago, I think Monday-ish, but I think I'd already done it. I think it was Monday. But yeah, I finished off my proposal, so that's now done, and I'm feeling quite excited for what I'm doing. I think I have a good thing going on. I am really excited. I said this in my last video, but I'm really excited to do this music magazine. So yeah, I did that. You can see it on my blog. It is underneath planning, I believe. Yes, it's underneath planning. And also this week, I did my 3 feature analyses. That's a fun word. Especially someone with a lisp. Analyses of feature double page spreads. So I did one from Kerrang, and it was an article about My Chemical Romance, which is my favourite band. Wow, I'm popular today. Yes, it's about my favourite band, My Chemical Romance. My second thing was on Enemy, and it was an article about them crooked vultures, which I also love, and it's made up of Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, someone from Queens of the Stone Age, and someone from Led Zeppelin. But it's a really cool band. And my third one was a Q feature article, and it was Lady Gaga, who I love. So actually, I did quite well because I found 3 feature articles with bands that number 1 I knew and number 2 I liked. So I feel like that made it a lot easier for me to do as a whole. What did I do today? So today, which is sort of the present, sort of the past, I made a survey, and I'm currently getting people to participate in my survey, which isn't going well. Because not everyone in my media class has done my survey, because it turned into a competition before they had a chance to do my survey, so none of them are going to do it, otherwise I'm going to win and get cookies. But yes, so I'm currently getting people to do my music magazine survey. It is market research. It's just questions about what kind of magazine people would want, and then at some point I am going to analyse the results so that I can start with my magazine and what I'm going to do with it. But I was quite sneaky with my survey, with the questions I asked so it didn't mention genre at all, because I was scared, because I know what people like in my I'm sorry for the sounds. What people like in my media classes. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I know that the music that the people in my media class will like is pop music, and I have no idea about pop music. Therefore, I had to do a leading survey where I don't mention genre at all, so that I still get to do the magazine that I want to do, but still get the product research that I need. But yes, I was a bit sneaky. And then also, I'm going to start in the near future, probably tomorrow, my key concept research into a specific magazine. I'll probably pick Kerrang because I feel that Kerrang is. Oh my god, Dad! Why? Please be quiet. I'm doing something important. What was I saying? Something. What was I saying? I don't remember. I'm putting this in. I don't even care. It's a chat. It's a chat. It's a good fun time. We're chatting. Yes, in the near future I'm going to be doing a key concept research task on a magazine that is similar to mine, and I've chosen to do Kerrang because Kerrang is basically what I'm basing all of my stuff off. But I also want my magazine to be a bit more serious than Kerrang because I feel like Kerrang is very tongue-in-cheek and sometimes it lacks information that I would like to know, and I feel that some parts of the contents page I didn't like. Enemy, the cover page that I looked at I didn't like at all, so I feel like lots of the stuff that I looked at in Enemy I really don't want to do. Enemy I don't want to imitate at all, even though it's probably also quite close to what I want to do. Q is more of a pop magazine. It did have Lady Gaga in it. It's had other pop stars in it. It hasn't really had that many rock stars in it. It had Dave Grohl, I think, in my last vlog. Yeah, let's call them vlogs. In my last vlog I talked about Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters and whether I considered them rock or not. But yeah, same thing. Yeah. So I'm probably not going to use anything from Enemy at all, or no, I didn't like anything from Enemy other than the band list, so I'll probably put the band list in. But I really liked a lot of what Q did, even though it was a pop magazine, and I really liked what Kerrang did, so I'm probably going to meld Q and Kerrang into my own magazine. And I mean, I do have a magazine name, but I feel like I can't reveal it yet, purely because I need to put up all the other things about the other names that I was considering. So look forward to that in the future when I get to reveal my music magazine's name. And then in the future, I need to do an analysis of somebody else's blog. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do Holly Etty's or Oscar Perillo's. Holly Etty's one, I think she got like almost full marks or something, very similar. So I feel like hers would be a really good one to analyse, and I've seen how much work she's done. It's so much work. But Oscar did a kind of similar magazine to what I want to do. He did a steampunk magazine, which I looked at and I kind of laughed at, but then I talked about it last time. I did a French steampunk magazine, so I can't really talk, but he did a punk magazine. He kind of melded punk rock and steampunk, which is actually really cool, but my friends do not have the outfits that I would imagine in my head. I have been talking about outfits today with my friend. Our colour scheme is black and white, however, some of them will be bringing in stuff that has red on it, and I might have to just go with it. But with my let me just tell you about it. With my photo shoot, currently, if everything goes right, I am hopefully planning to have them with skeleton Halloween faces, not just because Halloween is soon, but because okay, my band, I'm just going to say this anyway, like I'm just going to say it because I have the ideas in my head, so I'm just going to talk about them. They will go on my blog at some point, but I just want to tell you where I am at in my head with my magazine. My band is called House of Atreus, the band that I've created, of my friends. The House of Atreus is a classical Greek family, not necessarily real. I'm a classic student as well. And the House of Atreus was the most cursed line in ancient Greek myths. They had Tantalus in them, who got attached to a burning wheel in Tartarus because he tried to have sex with Queen of the Gods Hera. They had a guy called Thyestes and an actual guy called Atreus. Atreus fed his brother Thyestes' children and then banished him. Aegisthus, who was Atreus' son's cousin, Atreus had 2 sons, Agamemnon and Menelaus, and Thyestes had another son who managed to survive called Aegisthus. And Aegisthus got together with Clytemnestra, who's the wife of Agamemnon, and then Clytemnestra killed Aegisthus. Clytemnestra killed Agamemnon, and then got killed by her son Orestes, and who I think stopped the curse. But anyway, yeah, it's the most cursed house in ancient Greek literature, so I thought it would be really good to talk about that. And also because I'm a classics student, I do want to bring in my passion for classics. My passion for classics into my music magazine, but I also want to incorporate my love of music. So, skeleton faces. First of all, they reference My Chemical Romance, which is a band that I'm literally nicking stuff from all the time. So they did a concept album called The Black Parade, and for their gigs they each had individual jacket and an individual skull face that they would have, not a mask but face paint. I'm not going to do that, they're all going to be having the same one, but it does reference that, and it's also referencing a song by Fall Out Boy, because I want their album to be called Skeleton Hotel, which is why they're going to have the skeleton faces. And yeah, they're going to be called the album's going to be called Skeleton Hotel, and it's going to be in, my article is going to probably be about the album or about the band as general, because it's going to be their debut album. And yeah, basically I've just been talking about costumes with them today. That's what's happening in the present. I will obviously do a whole official thing on where my ideas are, because I have been writing down where my process is. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, in the future I'm gonna be doing an analysis of somebody's blog, and I don't know whether to do Holly Etty's or Oscar's yet. I don't know what the mark Oscar got. I thought he got very good marks, because obviously I want to analyse someone who did good work. I feel like maybe I should do someone in the middle, so that I do have things to analyse that they did wrong, or things so like they didn't do enough work, or something very similar to that, just so that I have something to go, this is what they haven't done, but this is what I have done, just because I feel that will show how I've been building on others' mistakes, because I feel that's quite an important thing here. But yeah, so that's going to happen. And then I am going to be doing my photo shoot, not Monday that is coming, but on the 19th of October. Hopefully, if all goes to plan, I will be doing a hyperlapse of the process, because I have a few models coming in, because I have my main band. I have taken some photos from people's Facebooks who are my friends, and I have another model who is coming in, who I haven't decided if she's going to be like a music producer or a new sound kind of thing, or she's going to be like an old artist who's come back with new music, an artist that's gone solo from her band. I haven't decided yet, but she's lovely and has a very photogenic face, and she has really good makeup that, almost tried this all over myself, a makeup that is iconic with regards to the genre. So I feel like it's really good to get her in, and I feel like she could help me a lot with deciding which way to go with some things in regards to the photo shoot. So I am trying to nick ideas from other people, but I'm also trying to be creative myself. So yes, I've talked for even longer this time about what I've been doing. I think these videos are going to get longer and longer as I will have done more things, but it's nice to just kind of talk. This is cold. But yeah, thanks for listening to me rambling on. I hope I've interested you in some way. I feel like these are really boring videos because I'm not doing anything. When I get into the actual production of my magazine, I will be screen recording my screen, things like that. I'm going to be putting other videos up on here of other things. I am going to be using a multimedia. Obviously, as always, you can read everything that I've said down below. Thank you for watching this really boring video, like I've already said, and I will see you next week for my 3rd production log. This was Megan Moore, signing off.